Oh, good Lord. You know, between you and Joe Biden, can't you Democrats come up with a decent freaking live stream? You're fucking retarded. Of course, Grandpa, give me some Depends, poop in my pants, Sanders wouldn't have a clue on what live streaming is.
Forward together. And what I wanted to do tonight, along with you, is to talk about a series of proposals that we are working on right now, and I will introduce to the Democratic leadership as to how we can best go forward. And in this unprecedented moment, this will require an unprecedented amount of money. And my own guess is that we'll be spending at least $2 trillion in funding to prevent deaths, job losses, and to avoid an economic catastrophe. So let me just go over some of the issues. And we'll be posting these ideas tomorrow up on our website, BernieSanders.com. This is what I would like, because we certainly don't know it all. We want to hear from you, not only your ideas about how we can best go forward, talk about your experiences. In every state, there is a different level of crisis. In every occupation, there is a different level of concern. So please communicate with us so we can get the best understanding possible about what's going on in our country and how together we can come up with some effective remedies. Let me start off with...
I think the president has already taken care of that.
From my perspective, and I know from all of your perspectives, we need to make certain that everybody in our country who needs to go to a doctor can get the health care they need regardless of their income. This is
and regardless of their citizenship.
Should have happened in our country many, many years ago. But in the midst of this crisis, what I believe we must do is empower Medicare to cover all medical bills.
Look into the camera.
Now, this is not Medicare for all. We can't pass that right now.
Thank God.
What this does say is that if you're uninsured, if you are underinsured, if you have high deductibles, if you have high copayments, if you have out-of-pocket expenses, Medicare will cover those expenses so that everybody, regardless of their health care needs, and I'm not just talking about the coronavirus, but their health care needs in the midst of this crisis will get all the health care that they need.
Really?
That is what we should
I need a new hip.
In this moment of crisis.
I think I'll apply.
We need to make sure, furthermore, that as we go forward, we are effectively prepared to deal with the healthcare crisis that we're facing. And that means that we need to make sure that that the hospitals have all of the ICU units and the ventilators that are needed to respond to this crisis. What the fear is, as you know, is that there will be a surge of patients coming into the hospitals and that we will not have the equipment that we need to deal with that crisis. Now, in my view, frankly, it is incomprehensible why in the wealthiest country on earth we are not better prepared. But be that as it may, in my view, right now, the federal government must work aggressively with the private sector to make certain that this equipment is available to hospitals and the rest of the medical community. In other words, federal government must take the responsibility of working with the private sector and saying, you know what, this is a major priority, you're going to get the job done. And during this crisis, in addition, of course, we need to mobilize medical residents, people...
Wait, Bernie, you didn't say how you're going to build all of them.
And other medical personnel.
It's going to take a long time to build all those respirators.
One of the fears that we are facing right now is that doctors themselves and nurses themselves will become ill. And if our frontline defense in the medical profession is injured...
Your volume sucks, Bernie.
...not able to treat the American people, this is only going to make a very difficult situation even worse.
Duh.
Furthermore, and again, this goes without saying, it's something that should have been done. It has to be done immediately. We must massively increase the availability of test kits for coronavirus, and the speed at which the tests process.
Yeah, I think President Trump addressed that 2 days ago when all the CEOs of Target, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and some others were going to set up drive-through testing systems in their properties.
We've got to aggressively address that.
Better late than never.
We need to use existing emergency authority under the Defense Production Act to dramatically scale up production in the United States of critical supplies such as masks, ventilators, and protective equipment that our healthcare workers
Quit reading off the teleprompter.
But we have a short supply of masks, and if the doctors and nurses don't have the masks that they need, it's going to be very difficult for them to provide the care that patients receive.
This is a stump speech, Bernie.
We need to utilize the National Guard, the Army Corps of Engineers, and other military resources to deal with this crisis. Today, our armed forces must be immediately activated to build mobile hospitals and testing facilities, assist providers, reopen hospitals that have been shut down, and expand our healthcare capacity in underserved areas. One of the ongoing crises that our healthcare system faces, many parts of this country, under the best of times, people can't find a doctor or a hospital is 200 miles away from them. That's not acceptable. We have to address that reality in the midst of this crisis today. We need to dramatically expand community health centers, which provide primary care, dental care, and mental health care, as well as low-cost prescription drugs.
Wait, what does that got to do with the coronavirus?
Americans, including
dental care,
the poorest and most vulnerable. We have a primary healthcare system which is in very, very bad shape. Even people who have insurance having a hard time.
Wait, can't you just focus on the coronavirus for now?
So expanding community health centers.
When are you going to bash Trump?
Significant step forward in making sure there are locations where people can get the testing they need, get the treatment that they need, get the health care that they need in general. And while we are making sure that all of our people have the health care that they need, we must also respond to the growing economic crisis that this pandemic is causing. That means that we must make sure that everyone who has a job right now receives the paychecks that they need and does not lose their income. I mean,
is that going to cover illegal aliens?
Millions of workers who are being laid off in the tourism industry, in the fast food industry, in the restaurant industry, in the transportation industry. These are folks who don't have a lot of money, as all of you know. Some 40% of the people in this country cannot afford a $400 emergency. So people are sitting out there and saying, my God, what am I going to do? How do I take care of my families? And that has got to be the major economic
I can barely hear you.
That we address. How do we take care of the working families of this country who are negatively impacted by this crisis? Small and medium-sized businesses, especially those in severely impacted industries, such as restaurants, bars, and local retail, need immediate relief. We must tell these businesses who are being forced to lay off, in some cases, their entire staff, or possibly even shut down through no fault of their own, that we will not allow them to go out of business. The federal government will work with affected businesses to provide direct payroll costs for small and medium-sized businesses to keep workers employed until this crisis has passed. In other words,
wait, you're not the president. You can't do that.
The important point is workers need to continue to get a paycheck even when their businesses are shut down. Further, we need to provide a direct emergency $2,000 cash payment to every household in America every month for the duration of the crisis to provide them with the assistance they need to pay their bills and take care of their families.
Wait, you're not the president. He's already proposed something like that.
United States Congress, you don't get everything that you want. There will be, picking and choosing here and there. But I think it's important for us tonight to discuss the various options that they have. And one of those options is to make sure that people at least get a $2,000 a month check.
Oh, this is going to be awesome because I guess Joe Biden's got to come up and one-up you since you came out to try to one-up the president.
Getting this money into the hands of working families and the most vulnerable as quickly as possible. In other words, we don't want some kind of bureaucratic arrangement. We were talking about this for weeks and months, and people do not get
Duh. You just said it. Bureaucratic is bullshit. Good. I believe in that.
Loses their job through no fault of their own.
Yeah, the bureaucratic headaches. I totally agree with you on that, Bernie.
Job must qualify for unemployment compensation at 100% of their prior salary with a cap of $75,000 a year. In addition, those who depend on tips, waiters and waitresses and others, gig workers, domestic workers, freelancers, and independent contractors must also qualify for unemployment insurance to make up for the income that they lose during this crisis. I think, as many of you know, unemployment compensation does not cover every worker in America. There are millions of people exempt from unemployment. We have got to deal with that right now. It doesn't matter what work you're doing. If you lose your job, you need unemployment. Further,
Paco the illegal alien landscaper is going to get paid.
People with disabilities and families with children have access to decent quality food. That means expanding the Meals on Wheels program, the school meals program, and food stamps so that no one goes hungry during this crisis. And everyone.
What good is food stamps? You can take your SNAP card to the store and you can't get shit.
Directly to where they live. In other words, that's as basic as you can get. In America, during this crisis, people must not go hungry.
You're throwing a lot of freaking bones away out there, Bernie.
On evictions, on foreclosures, and utility shutoffs, and suspend payment on mortgage loans for primary residences and utility bills. In other words, it would be unacceptable that people could lose their homes, lose their apartments.
Who does your hair?
See electricity or gas shutoffs during this crisis. So there must be a moratorium.
Do they do your hair and then you just like run your fingers all through it and make it all messy? You're a clown.
We must restore utility services to any customers who have had the utilities shut off. Unbelievably, in America right now, you got a whole lot of folks who literally do not have running water in their homes.
Oh, what?
Haven't been able to pay
Shut up.
Electricity, and that has got to be dealt with right now. We must also provide funding for states and localities to provide rental assistance for the duration of this crisis. In addition, we need to waive all student loan payments.
Oh my God.
For the duration of the emergency. Long term, as I think all of you know, it is my view that we must cancel all student debt and make public colleges and universities and trade schools tuition free. And that is the view that I have held.
Thanks for the stump speech.
But right now, at the very least, we must make sure.
All right, I can't take it anymore. I'm sorry. Bernie, you're a freaking clown.